Are you gonna say hi to me? What the heck is this? Jerk. Are you gonna say hi to me? What the heck is this? Jerk. Just wanted to show you guys.
Can't see your pants.
I need to show my pants.
Can't see your pants.
Can you go back more? Because I gotta show. Can you see my pants?
Okay, you're not gonna pick.
Can you see my pants?
Here's FoodieBeauty,
Oh,
all dressed up in her pants and shirt.
These are the pants I wanted to show you guys. They're thicker material leggings from Penningtons.com, and this is the shirt. I like it because it covers everything. And yeah, so this is.
It's like an ad for a fucking weight loss center. Before and way before.
This guy ever stop breaking balls?
This is the side, and this is the back of the shirt. And that's it.
Hey guys, hey. Hey guys, hey. How are you? How are you? I really don't want to make this video. I really don't. But it needs to be done despite the backlash I'm going to get, no doubt. I don't mind. I just ask if you could please keep it respectful. That would be greatly appreciated. As you can tell, probably, obviously, you've guessed by the title of this video, I've decided, again, to not do mukbangs on my channel.
Bullshit.
I've decided not only to not do mukbangs, but to, in general, not make food a theme on this channel.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Especially not one that involves indulging in food, indulging in trigger foods, and I've done this many times before on my channel, so those of you who are not new to the circus know what, probably guessed that this would happen. Or predicted that this would happen, just based on the patterns I have demonstrated on my channel, so I don't blame you there. But there's a few things, other realizations that I've come to that have been, that are the nails in the mukbang coffin for my channel. And a bit of the history, maybe for those of you who are new. I do have some new subscribers. I started my channel back in 2017, and I did a few makeup videos, and then hopped on the mukbang trend and grew my channel that way. I always struggled with food. I always had issues with food, but I never realized how much of a food addict I was, how much I had disordered eating. I never realized that at the time. It took a few years after starting mukbangs to really start to unravel what's going on, and I'm still very much right in the throes of everything, of the disease, and yes, because of that, I don't think it is healthy for me to be obsessed with food on my channel. Because for me to beat this, for me the only way as a severe food addict is to keep things clean and simple when it comes to eating and abstinent. And the very act of mukbanging, I've tried to make it healthy. I've tried to turn a blind eye, which is not good, but I've tried to make healthy mukbangs. And I still find myself, it is a slippery slope, and I know a lot of you have said that, but I'm stubborn and I don't listen to people. And that is a very negative trait to have. And sorry, I had to go do something and I don't really remember what I was talking about. Basically, just the short of it is, as a food addict, it's a slippery slope for me to say I'm going to do healthy mukbangs, and then I find myself wanting to be more entertaining in the mukbang way. You know, you see Nikocado, you see Steven Sushi, you see other bigger mukbangers who have more success in that community, and they actually do a really big display of food. And I find myself leaning towards that when I do mukbangs, like with the 5 tacos and the 2 burgers or whatever. And I find ways to justify it with trying intermittent fasting and all this and that. And it's just not healthy eating that kind of food, period. That food, just when I eat it, no matter how long I intermittent fast, no matter how healthy I eat after, I'm finding that I still feel like crap. I still feel the effects of, if I eat a really fatty meal, really unhealthy meal, my heart beats faster, I need to lay down, it's just horrible feeling, and I just want to keep it simple when it comes to food. And I want to invest the money I save on mukbangs, on food, which I spend a ton of money on food. Like, I don't have money for anything else because I spend it on food. And that, I could use that money to do more fulfilling things on my channel, which brings me to another nail in the mukbang coffin. I don't feel fulfillment. Overall, when I really analyze how I'm feeling after a mukbang, I feel like I do after I have a binge. I feel not right deep down, because I know deep down what I'm doing is not right. And I just choose to ignore that, just so that it's easier to do that than to do other content and be held accountable, It's easier, it's more effortless. You turn on the camera, you stuff your face. It's, there's not really, the way I would do it anyway. I'm not saying that mukbangers don't put hard work. I'm not attacking the other. I was having shortness of breath, a new cough, a dry cough, and when I would cough, I would taste blood. And I had chest pain. So because I've had pulmonary embolism before, I've had blood clots in my lungs before, I don't mess around, and I was told to see a doctor. So I went to a walk-in clinic to avoid the ER. But they always send me to the ER with a note. I spent 3 hours waiting at this clinic only to get sent to the ER with a note to have more blood clots ruled out. So the note seemed to fast-track me, because right away they put an IV in so they could draw blood or whatever. All vitals measured or whatever, everything was fine. I had an EKG done, that was fine. I had a chest x-ray done. Now, I was sent home under the, assumption or whatever from the doctor that the diagnosis or whatever, that I might have something viral. I was put on droplets precaution too, because this was right when the whole coronavirus thing was starting. So, I get home 2 days later. And the reason I went to the clinic in the first place was because I thought I had a cold, and I wanted a puffer to help me breathe, like salbutamol or whatever. I get home 2 days later, this quality assurance or whatever, quality something department from the ER. Apparently, when you leave the ER, you have tests done. There's a doctor and a nurse who look at your test results again and make sure nothing was missed. Well, apparently on my chest x-ray, there was something that was there. And I wrote it down because the terminology, now if any of you work in the medical field and know what this is, so it says hilar, it's called hilar, H-I-L-A-R, lymphadenopathy. So there's an increase in the right perihilar with ill-defined opacity which could result from atelectasis or air disease. But so basically they want me to have a non-emergent CT scan. I know you look grumpy that I'm not paying attention to you. I'm trying to film a video. Because, so they told me to have my family doctor order a CT for me. Non-emergency one, just whenever, you know? Because back in November, August and then November, I had a chest CT done. And they found a nodule or an enlarged lymph node in my lung or whatever. And it's grown a little bit. That's basically what the guy said, who called me, the nurse, and they want to give me a CT. So I did end up luckily getting a family doctor within that time, and I have an appointment Monday, and I have to talk to them about ordering a CT for me. I asked the doctor, you know, basically, what does all this mean? Why a CT? And they're kind of like blunt and grumpy, like not grumpy, but like very blunt. But basically they want to rule out cancer. But it could be so many other things. Apparently it could be from an infection, or I don't know. The fact that it's not an urgent request for a CT makes me think it could be something else. I don't know. I'm trying not to worry too much about it until I get more answers. And yeah, so that's how my health is doing. In another video I'll go into more about how I'm doing with the post-hysterectomy healing and everything like that. I definitely will not be going back to mukbangs. I don't feel right about it. I feel better when I'm just being real and open with you guys and sharing my struggles, sharing my life. And I think a lot of people just want me to be honest with myself, honest with you guys, and continue to work on getting to a happy, healthier place. A lot of you have been watching me for about 3 years, and that's a long time that I've been with you guys, so I understand if a lot of you do come from a place of concern. And you know, I'm very sorry if I've been very, you know, deafblind to it all. I just really, when I have my mind set on something, I just kind of want to tune out any opposing opinion, and that is something I really want to work on. So I'm going to try my hardest to allow opinions of all forms in my comment section.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!